Hey, I am Jessica. I am an ambassador for Plexus worldwide. I am a registered nurse and I've worked as a nurse for about 10 years. I was introduced to Plexus only a few short months ago, which was in January of 2019. Long story short, after having my third baby, my health declined rapidly. I started having recurrent sore throats, colds. I had really bad allergies that I have never had in my entire life. I was having bloating, inconsistency in bowel movements. I would go several days without having a bowel movement. I would have diarrhea, constipation. I was super tired all the time. I would take naps every day. I would give up on going out on outings with my kids. I missed out on a lot of family functions because mom never felt good. I became this person that I see in the medicine world of I was chronically sick and no one could give me answers of what and why and the reason behind of what was causing all of this. I tried several rounds of antibiotic therapy and antifungals and immunotherapy, allergy meds, antacids. I had several testing done as far as CT scans, MRIs, ultrasound lab work, food allergy testing. I saw every doctor under the sun. I sat in more lobby rooms than I can think of and never want to do again. I became crazy. I began to think that it was in my head. I would cry every night to my husband saying, something is wrong, but no one can tell me what. I took more ibuprofen than I wish to admit. I took an ibuprofen every night before I went to bed to eliminate the reproductive pain and joint pain that I would feel at night. I had really bad ovarian pain and uterine pain, and I always thought that they're missing something, something's not right, but every test they did would come back normal. All my symptoms were there, but on paper, I was a healthy 30-year-old woman, just, a tired young mom with 3 young kids, and no one could explain why I felt the way I did. I began to have horrible candida in my mouth. I had really bad vaginal infections. I was starting to fall apart. I became mentally closed off. I began to experience anxiety and depression, and I lost my connection with my husband and my relationship with my kids. I was very short-tempered. More than I like to say, they spent more time on their screens than with mom, and I began to search for my own. And after a doctor telling me that it was all in my head, I challenged myself that no, there is something wrong and I'm going to get to the root cause. And Plexus did that for me. Plexus got to the root cause. Because of Plexus, I am a better mom. Because of Plexus, I am a better wife. I am present, I am here, and I am so happy and filled with joy that Plexus has given me a second chance to be me again, to be that spunky, fun, energetic, loving, understanding mother and wife and person and friend and daughter. I feel like I can be me again. I have no more bloating. I poop, yes, I'm going to tell you, I poop 2 to 3 times a day consistently. I don't have to unbutton my jeans after I eat dinner at night, which yes, I did have to do all the time. My hair is starting to grow back. I didn't even know I had such extensive hair loss. My energy is so much better. I don't feel like I have to take as many naps. I feel rested after I sleep during the night, which was not normal for me. My candida overgrowth is completely gone. My white film tongue is gone. I don't have the oral patches or vaginal infections. I haven't had a Dr. Pepper since I started Plexus. I won't lie, I have had a few sips of soda, but I don't have the desire or the need to even want Dr. Pepper. And that's saying a lot from a girl that's been drinking Dr. Pepper since she was in high school. I don't have the body aches anymore. I lay down to bed. I haven't had an ibuprofen since I started Plexus. I don't have the ovarian pain. The uterine pain is gone. I was misdiagnosed with PCOS last year and treated with hormones and metformin. I'm off of all of those meds. I was also diagnosed with celiac disease, and I thought the root cause was to go gluten-free. And I think that because I went gluten-free, yes, some of my symptoms were managed, but they were not sustainable. It wasn't sustainable. It would come back. I would have exacerbations. I would notice that at times I would eat different foods and my body would just react differently to it. I knew that it came down to gut health. And as a nurse, we don't learn about supplements. We don't know a lot about supplements. At least I didn't. And so when I was introduced to Plexus, I was very skeptical. And I'm so glad I took that leap of faith. I'm so thankful that I stuck with it and I was consistent, and I listened to my body as it spoke to me saying, this is not right. I'm speaking to you, listen to your body. It's telling you something. It's the messenger. It's telling you that you need help. I am so thankful to Plexus. And my husband and I are super blessed this year that we're having our 4th baby. I'm 4 months pregnant, and I was told last year that I had a low chance of having another baby due to the PCOS and my celiac disease and just all of my gut health, which at that time I never thought I'd want another baby. But we're so blessed and so excited to be bringing another baby into this world, and I'm so glad that I can tell my little babies and my kids that mommy feels better, and that I can take them to the splash pad, I can take them to the park, and I can be me again. So grateful, and I'm so happy that I took a leap of faith.